Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl. You're you. We're gonna do an upper body and abs workout today. Let's get going. We're gonna start with a walkout to a push-up. So for a minute, we're gonna do a walkout. You're just watching. One push-up and then come back up to standing. Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, begin. Walk out. Whoop. One push-up. And come back up to standing. So we have a minute here, warming up the upper body, warming up the core. I'm bending my knees here on this forward fold as much as I want to when I'm up and when I'm down. I'm breathing at all points of this movement. 20 seconds now. Ten seconds, this will be my last one. Exhale, pushing. Come up to standing. Team, that is 1 minute, so we'll be finished with that. Coming to the floor. Bird dogs are next. So hands and knees here, alternating leg and hand, reach out and back to center. We are going, it is time. Alternating leg and hand, reach out. I'm taking my time, I'm reaching out, I'm pausing, and then I return to the floor. I'm reaching for opposite walls, I'm not reaching up and arching my back. So reaching for opposite walls, keeping my back neutral. Feeling my core engage when I'm extended. Finding my balance every time I lift my limbs. 20 seconds. Breathing. Almost there, team. 7 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Next up, a minute here, we're doing a kneeling overhead press. I want you to grab light weight if you have that option, or no weight at all. Just doing the motion is going to be a perfect warm-up. So light weight or no weight at all. Kneeling overhead press in 3, 2, 1. We're doing alternating. So being really mindful that this is just a warm-up. Grabbing your light weight or no weight at all. What we want to be mindful of is that when we press the weight up, we're not moving our torso around. So we're not moving it back and forth, right? We're also not moving it side to side. Just really strong in the center. We're about halfway. I can feel my shoulders warm up for sure. And my torso is working. I can feel my abs stabilizing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, shoulders. I'm getting a quick drink of water, team. Next up, still warm up, bench over row. Nobody's using weights here. We're doing a hinge forward. We're taking that wide row positioning, wide row, squeezing at the top. We go in 3, 2, 1. Now this, no weight. We have to squeeze shoulder blades together at the top. Check out my form. I'm hinged at the hips. My back is flat. And I'm not moving when I move my arms. So my body here isn't moving when I move my arms up and down. We want to replicate this in our workouts when we hold weight, that our body stays stable. So a great time to practice it here without any weight at all. 20 seconds. Keep breathing. Three, two, and one. Okay, team, here's what's gonna happen. We have a list of exercises. We're gonna go through it, increasing in time. The first time through, we do it for 45 seconds, each movement. Second time through, 60 seconds. Third time through, 75 seconds. Now, we usually decrease time, I know. Today we're increasing time, it's gonna be fine. First thing we're doing is an alternating bent over row. So grabbing weight for this, hinging, and one arm at a time, we row. One arm at a time, we row. Let's do it, team. 3, 2, 1, begin. So starting off here, it's 45 seconds of work. One arm at a time. My body is holding me in position. So when I lift one weight, I'm not doing any rotation or any collapsing. I stay in one spot as I lift and lower the weight. 20 seconds. A nice modification here is to rest your booty up against a wall. Continue this movement. It helps support that torso. It takes some of the work away. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, okay. I felt my upper back, team. I felt my low back on that one. Next up, we're doing plank push-ups. Plank push-ups, we're in a high plank. We come to a low plank, back to a high plank. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So high plank here, come to the elbows, push up to the hands. Alternate sides. Make sure you are perfecting your plank at each position. So I'm in a low plank and I'm making sure my plank looks great. Then I push up to a high plank and again, assessing my plank form. I'm not going so fast that I'm losing my good plank form. Be really mindful of what your form is, team. When we're breathing. 10 seconds now. 7. Alternating arms. We want to give both sides equal work. And that's 45. Let's take a rest. Okay, next up, we're doing burpees with weight. Option here to do it with no weight. Fine. With weight, you're going to be in so much control. This is what it looks like. You hop back into a plank, hop forward, and press up. Just that pace. Let's do it, team. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just that pace. Plank, jump forward, press. Plank, jump forward, press. Not much faster than this. You want to stick each spot. Stick a plank, stick a squat, press up. 15 seconds. This is 5, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Gets the heart rate up, doesn't it? Okay, next up we're doing a standing tricep behind the head. So, not arching back at all, taking that weight behind the head. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, begin. So, when weight goes overhead, that's an easy time to arch back. But be really mindful of not doing that. So my knees are softly bent, nice athletic stance. Or you can have a staggered stance, whatever supports that torso. 15 seconds here, feeling the triceps. That's what we want to feel. Elbows are extended straight up from the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. All right, team, to the floor. We're doing a renegade row next. Renegade row, so we're putting that weight on the floor, making a plank over that weight, and then we're rowing, alternating arms. 3, 2, 1, go. So it's upper body ab day, right? The row is working the upper body. The plank is working the upper body and the abs. And you're breathing here. There's no rotation when you pull that weight. My feet are wider than my hips. That helps support me and reduces the chance that I might rotate my plank. That reduces the chance, 10 seconds. So find that good form that helps you do this the best that you can. One more rep for me here. That's 45 seconds, team. Dead bugs are next. A favorite ab exercise. Coming to the floor, legs and tabletop. Setting it up, low back presses into the floor, and we alternate leg and hand in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. When I'm extending leg and hand to the floor, my back does not come up off the floor. So I extend, I press my low back into the floor. Keep it there the whole time. If that's hard for you, maybe you take your foot more extended towards the ceiling like this. You got to really think about pressing that low back down. Really be actively here. Keeping good form. 10 more seconds. Feeling abs, keeping that knee right above the hip. Mindful of that tabletop. And rest, team. That's 45. Next up, we have another plank rotation, or another plank variation with weight. So for this time, we're rotating with the weight. This is what it looks like. We pull the weight up just like we did on the renegade row, then we rotate and press it. This can be done without weight. So we're going to do one side and then we do the other side. 3, 2, 1, begin. You know yourself better than anyone. Is this better for you if you're not using weight? Can you maintain the best form if you're not using weight? This is a challenging movement, especially with that press to the ceiling. How do you do this the best that you can? You take it slow. 15 seconds, team. You keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, team, last movement on the list, then we're going to start increasing. So dual press crunch, that means we press in 2 directions. Bring your head to the floor, and you're going to press hands into knees, knees back into hands. You hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. I need that pressure coming from both ways, not just touching, pressing hard. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You come up, you press for 3, 2, 1, release. Now this, I'm lifting my head like a crunch. You can leave your head on the floor, still do the pressure. You're gonna feel those abs. Often I think with the crunching, I do it too, because I just strain my neck. So this takes all the strain out of the neck, puts all the work into the abs. Keep pressing, knees into hands, hands into knees, 3-second count. Press, 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 team. And breathing, I hope 5 seconds longer. 5, 3, and rest. Woo, do you feel those abs? I felt my abs. Quick drink of water, we're going back to the top. We're adding time now. So now we're at the 60-second round. We're starting with that alternating bent over row. I hope you got water. I hope you feel rested and ready for the second round. If you don't, pause, Join up when you're ready, but I'm gonna get going. A minute of work now. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. A minute of work now. We're alternating that bent over row. Back is flat. What are your abs doing? They're turned on, they're stabilizing you. When you row, you're not doing any rotation. Your back is strong, so you might be feeling your low back too, and that's okay. Your low back is holding you here. It takes a lot of work to hold you in this position. 25 seconds. We're breathing. How's your form? If you need to reset, please reset. Be really mindful of what good form is and how to maintain. 10 seconds now. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, team, to the floor. We've got a minute of plank push-ups. That's going down to the floor, low plank, high plank. If you need to just hold a plank here, that's great. Option 2 is to come to your knees for this movement. No big deal if that's you. That's great. Onto the knees. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. So, high plank, low plank, mindful of each position. Breathing, right? Alternating the arms. Using the super strong side and the not so strong side equally. What is your plank doing as you move up, as you move down? Take a second in each position and ensure your good form. 15 seconds. We're breathing in and out. Inhale, exhale. 8 seconds. I can feel my shoulders for sure and my abs. 3, 2, 1. Okay, next up, burpees with weight. How do you feel about that first round? Are you okay staying with weight? Do you want to add weight this time if you didn't the first time? 3, 2, 1, here we go. I want to be sure that you are paying attention to your good form. That's the most important part. When you do an overhead press, you're keeping your core really strong. Biceps come right by the ears. Hop back into a strong plank. Strong core. 30 seconds. These don't need to be sloppy. They don't need to be fast. 20. Almost there, team. Take your time. Pay attention. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Really feel my shoulders on that overhead press. Okay, tricep behind the head. 1 minute of work. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. That burpee got my heart rate up. Back is strong. Check out my back. It's not arching back. Elbows right above the shoulders. This is what elbows not above the shoulders looks like. Tuck them in. Have that great form. Keep those knees nice and soft to support a really strong torso. We're breathing. I'm feeling my triceps. That's the back of the arm here. Are you feeling your triceps? You have an option to lift 2 weights here as well. Whatever weight you find challenging, please pick it up and lift it. 3, 2, 1. Nice, team. Okay, renegade rows. Remember, making a plank over the weight. And we're just doing the row this time, so there's no rotation and pressing. It comes later. This is just that row and a plank. 3, 2, 1. We're going. My feet start off wider than my hips. Think about how softly you can put the weight on the floor. How softly can you put the weight on the floor? Do a row and come back to a good plank. Don't move so fast through this that you're getting sloppy. Good plank is shoulder in line with booty. Make sure you can maintain that as you do these rows. 20 seconds, team. Option to just hold the plank, you know? Breathing is not an option. Please keep breathing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, team. Going to a dead bug position. Let's have the best tabletop legs this round of dead bugs. Bring them up, knees above hips, shins parallel. Let's do it, team. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's so easy to kind of forget what this other leg is doing. When one leg goes straight to the floor, I see a lot of people bring the knee in. We want to keep that knee right over the hip. Maintain that tabletop leg. Maintain that back pressing into the floor. Oh my gosh, maintain the breathing. So much to think about. When you extend, you pause. Let's really activate abs. Feel them working. Extend and pause. We have 20 seconds now. Nice, team. Keep going. Feeling the abs, I hope. Low back presses down every single time. 8. 3, 2, and rest. Nice. All right, quick drink of water for me. Now, we are going into that plank rotation, pressing up to the ceiling. Remember this one? So starting out like a renegade row, but then we add that rotation with a press. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Okay. Rotate, press. Such an easy one to lose your balance on. And losing your balance is not a bad thing, but can you be in so much control that you're not losing your balance? Maybe slowing down will help. You're halfway. When you are in your side plank, you need to be sure you're pushing your hips towards the ceiling and not letting your hips sag. 5 seconds. And rest. All right, team. Last exercise on the list, dual press crunch. Please, 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 I hope you're pressing, 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 and not just touching your legs. Let's press hard. Count of 3. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Press, 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 and release. Release. I'm gonna go ahead and take the option of putting my head on the floor and leaving it there. Take that strain out of my neck. You can choose to do the crunching, lifting the head and shoulders off the floor, or this position, head on the floor. Both options, you're still doing the pressure. We've got 30 seconds left, team. I can feel my abs, especially my lower abs, as my knees press into my hands. 20 seconds. Nice, team. We're almost there. Keep that pressure. You need to get the pressure of the knee into the hand into the knee to feel these abs working. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Whew, okay. Quick drink of water. Next up, 75 seconds, the next exercises. Then we're gonna be finished. So, not too bad, right? We can do that. 8 movements. Okay. Did you get water? You feel ready? Alternating bent over row. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Last round of work, team. So here is where we think about, do we lift heavier? Do we lift lighter? Do we start maybe lifting heavier and have some weights close that we can drop down to? I just want to be sure you are feeling challenged. So always having those conversations with yourself. So keeping those knees soft here. This is a long time, so think about how to maintain good form as this time increases. So I started off with my feet together. I've just taken it to a staggered stance to better support my torso. Keep breathing, team. We have 20 seconds left. I know that low back is feeling it. My low back is feeling it too. It's holding you there. It's working hard. 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right. Plank push-ups. Plank push-ups. Come to the floor with me. Let's do them. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're getting about 15 seconds of rest between the exercises. It's not exactly rest, right? It's about transitioning to the next movement. I understand that. Everyone has different fitness levels. If you need a longer break between exercises, please take it. Please always be aware of how you're feeling while we're in the middle of an exercise, and if you need a break, take a break. These longer sets here, these 75 seconds, they're long, they're difficult. I know that. So if you need to rest and then come back, join up again, that's totally fine. About 20 seconds here. Always the option on these to come to the knees or just hold a plank. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. That one, it's my shoulders, my upper back, a lot. Okay. We've got burpees with weight. How you doing? I'm going to go ahead and do that cool front tuck. Got 75 seconds, team. We're in the last round. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Sometimes I think my pep talks are for me and not for you. I really had to psych myself up for these burpees. Keep on going, team. We're hitting that 30-second mark right here. 30 seconds. All right, team, this is 30 more seconds. Just stay in control. Be mindful of your form and keep breathing. 15. Strong plank here. 5 seconds. Woo, that's it, team. Take a rest. It's a tough one. Gets that cardio. Okay. Tricep behind the head. Pick your weight. 3, 2, 1, go. We can kind of catch our breath on this one, right? You might be feeling fatigued. I'm feeling fatigued. Just definitely check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Get water when you need water. Grab heavier weight when you can. Core is tight. We're already to that 40-second mark, team. Whew. Woo-wee, the triceps are burning. I'm gonna keep working. Less than 30 seconds. Come on, team. Stay with me. Last 10. You can do that. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Good job. Okay, team, set that weight down. Make a plank. We're doing those renegade rows. Renegade rows are next. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. How is your plank? Is it strong? Maybe here you're just going through the motion without weight. That's perfectly fine. Third round, final round. It's a great time to assess how you feel and scale it back or scale it up. We're at that 30-second mark. We're breathing. Shoulders facing down, hips facing down. No rotation. You got it, team. Let's keep it going. 20 seconds. You feel your abs. 10, 9, 8, 5. That's it, team. Take a rest. Nice job. We've got 3 exercises left. Next, dead bugs. Dead bugs. We're going to feel those abs here. Legs in tabletop. Arms reach up to the ceiling. Let's do it, team. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Extend and pause. Back to center. Maybe these are feeling a lot more difficult this round and you're not taking your leg as low. And that's fine. You do whatever you can do to maintain that contact low back to the floor. That's the most important piece. So however you maintain that contact low back to the floor is great. And so that might mean adjusting as we go here. We're to that 40-second mark now. Breathing, breathing. Abs are working. 20 seconds now, team. Extend and pause. You remember that good pace that keeps those abs engaged. 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Very good. Okay, quick drink of water. We're doing a plank rotation with that weight. So we're doing that press up to the ceiling. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Felt like I had something else to say, or I should have said. I didn't have anything, nothing came to mind. So here we are. We're gonna do this movement. We've got that dual press crunch coming up, and we'll be finished. What we wanna do is keep breathing and thinking about that good form. So I'm pushing my hips up to the ceiling. Not this, right? When I'm in the side plank, paying attention to not letting my hips sag. That's gonna get those obliques working for you. We've got 30 seconds to go. Do you feel your obliques when you do that? Are you maintaining your balance? Taking your time. This is 5, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, team. Last thing here is that crunch, dual press crunch. Head is up, head is down. That's up to you. I'm going to keep my head down the whole time. And what everyone's going to do is press, press, press really hard. Knees into hands, hands into knees. Here we go, team. 3, 2, and begin. We press. You want to press for 3 seconds and then release. 3, 2, 1. Really want to think about and focus in on that pressure. That gets those abs engaged. Really feel my low abs when I do this one. Get that good pressure and release. Want to be sure to keep breathing. Do you feel your abs? I hope you do. This is such a good one to get that engagement. Give me 30 seconds. Press in. Press, press both directions. 20 seconds. You got it, team. We're so close now. Give me 10 seconds. Focused movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Team, you did it. Upper body and abs. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Goodbye.